couple minutes
It
for it to
does.
load up.
Spread out in the back. It's going to take some doing.
I am just now getting CV signal.
Yeah, 10-4. We're real straggling, so keep her slow at their flow.
At mile marker 223. People on the side of the road. We're good.
Here's how to cancel a subscription with Convoy. Open the app. Go to the recoup.
One of them over there, also. We're good, Eric. We'll catch up. I think, guys. I just, you know me. Thank you for checking. Okay.
very clear. The picture.
Are you on YouTube or Prism?
Yes.
Okay.
But her car just doesn't look as crisp as what it should look.
Hey, B, if you want, you can come out in front of me.
Good afternoon. Rose is way off into the
She
shorter.
probably is.
I'm not
She
sure
does
what's
that
going
when she
on.
thinks she won't be able to stop in time. Which is smart. You can all dive sideways, but one person will screw it up sometimes. But I don't know, she does that a lot.
I
She's
thought they
just-
were slamming on their brakes hard.
Well, I'm sure they are.
Alrighty. I've been messing with these phones. They've not been very kind today.
Hi, Hugh. How are we doing today?
Yeah, this just does not like us. So it's the only one. I'm going to choose that one. See what the map looks like.
Need some air seats in this baby.
Nice and comfortable. Okay, I think this is set up for the GPS. Let me
Continue on I-80 East for 30 miles.
hook this one up to the right spot now.
Alright, Convoy has caught up to the back.
Finally. I didn't know we were that far behind.
Convoy has caught up on the back.
We are behind Overpass Granny, trying to keep an eye on her.
Yep.
She's been having some electrical issues. Voltage regulator, maybe. She was looking for the name of a Nissan dealer in Waco.
But I couldn't even get very much service to search for those contacts for her, but I did send her 2 of them.
Hardbird, how do you know he's caught up in the back? You are the back.
Yeah, but sometimes the back is pretty far back.
Star's gas was almost $7
Well, that's sweet.
a gallon out in California. It was brutal. And
I
you,
did pass one, I see he's catching up. And then 3 or 4 that were on the side. I don't smell it, but I don't see it.
It's called growing pain.
Out.
Hugh asked, did y'all ever call that fella about the truck?
I did, and he was about, I figured I could go like 8 or 9. I think he wanted 14. So, I don't know if it was worth it or not. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Somebody ought to give him that. He's not real interested in getting rid of most of those, is what it sounded like.
So it's what, almost 2 o'clock? It's warming up. It's 76 degrees. GPS says we have about a little over an hour to our first destination. We were hearing on the walkie that Sasnak wants to go somewhere, but we had already thought about stopping somewhere along the way for you guys. So we're not sure
What's gonna happen?
what their plans are, but we know where we are going. So we'll stay with the convoy for as long as we are going the same route. Hopefully we'll keep service because we haven't had very good service all day long ever since we left Sydney.
There goes Double O. I got Dell behind me, the lady with an extensive drum set that she's made.
Freedom Outlaws. Come on in here if you need to.
See, to me, the video quality, I don't know, it looks not very clear to me on my side.
Come on in over here.
For this video, we're using my phone. I couldn't get Dennis's to work real well. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. And I'm not even sure how to turn the volume up.
Okay, I can make room for you. I made it, gave me home.
Good, Max, because I've never used it before, so I'm not sure what any of the settings are. And I'm looking around it, it doesn't look like what, like I can put smiley faces and stuff? I don't know.
Well, it looks like we're taking a little exit
We're
here.
getting off at exit 231. Watch out in this breakdown lane because there's a big bolt and a piece of angle iron.
Well,
Yeah, we might need it.
Stan's detours a lot sooner than ours.
that's
You have
all right.
debris in the lane that we're on the side road lane, so be careful.
I at least wished I knew how far away we were going, or if we were going in the right direction, but I imagine because
Metal and bolts we can get.
Yeah, 10-4. Grab that stuff up. Eddie the welder can use it.
It's about 100 feet before the 50-mile-an-hour sign.
Oh, for the love of God.
did she stall?
Yeah.
All right, let's put our hazards
Yeah.
on here.
Jumpers roll through this stuff.
She's been having some power problems, keeping it started, problems with not enough juice to start it.
Roll on through the stop sign if it's safe.
We're at the back. Can anybody tell us why we're
Oh, he's pushing her. He likes to push start stuff. If y'all would just go ahead and throw up a like.
Okay.
That car must be a lot lighter than some of the other things I saw him push. Oh, she's going into the grass. Darn it. This is another one of the vehicles that are definitely going to have to be addressed before it continues on. I don't think it's safe.
The trailer track coming up there, so it'll be stopped for a while. Now, if you just love just a boom.
really don't think he should be doing this.
Hey. I think when you need to train with the whole convoy, they don't have it. There's that wrong. There's that wrong.
You want another back here?
I bet you do.
Yeah, I wish he would just
Should be a
stop.
back in there.
60s.
I think I can. I think I can.
I know I can. So, who's longer, the train or
What?
us?
Yeah. Let her coast.
I have too much time out there.
Hold on, guys.
Oh.
All right, we're back. We're delayed for just a second.
I'm gonna turn the air up a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh man. My legs are killing me.
I know. Somebody was on the scene. I want to get a straw. So we have no idea where the rest of the convoy are going.
No idea. once again. Get lost. Oh.
All within like the Jesus.
I gotta get out and stretch my legs a minute, guys. All right, I'll be back.
Yeah, because it's.
Oh, they're killing me.
Go ahead.
Oh.
I thought he'd at least shut the door because corgi lover. Yeah, I know.
Head southeast on
The Nissan Z stalled on exit 231.
Head southeast on exit 231 toward Nebraska 24A link. Head southeast on I-80 East.
I shall let you know.
Head southeast.
Has everybody made the right turn? Oh, that's what happened to her. Let me know when they're all do that right turn. That's cool. Full time up, back on the road.
Head southeast on I-80 East.
Okay.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
What is that piece of metal there
That's
you
that
brought?
piece of metal there. The piece of metal is what they were talking about on the CB to pick up for Eddie the welder. It's like a 3/4 inch
So that fell off of Eddie's
screw and a
truck?
piece of plate. No, somebody said to get it for Eddie. He doesn't really need it for anything.
So
But
it's
I didn't
just
want
a good
anybody
find
to
on the
run
road?
over it. It's not a good find, but I didn't want to
Well,
cut a
it's like a
tire on it.
bonus. I mean, at least we didn't stop for only bad news. Okay.
Oh, no.
Hello, pit crew. I know it's been a whirlwind day.
It always is.
The network services have not been great. That's on us. That's our Sprint / T-Mobile service. So, for whatever reason, we're not getting very good service between
Head southeast on
there,
I-80 East.
where we came from, and here. Hold on.
know why we stopped here? Because I thought I'd be safe until we just got there.
I don't know why we
On
stopped
the
here.
CB, we couldn't hear very well, but something about Sasnak wanted to take us on a quick detour to show us something.
Oh.
So I'm not really quite sure where they're going.
Oh, and where are they going to get back on here? Well, you'll be.
They're
in
going
touch.
to Waco, Nebraska.
Yeah.
Yeah, but are they coming back out here?
No, they'll
Not-
probably go through wherever he wants
Oh.
to take people to see or whatever. It's through some
Oh.
town.
Well, we're
I'm
not
not
too far
sure.
away. What,
What
maybe
I would do, because you know the route to our next, the A call or whatever
just
it's called.
Waco, yeah.
That's where I would go and just
Oh,
wait.
yeah. But are you going to...
You go first.
I'm not
okay.
going straight there.
I'm not going straight there. I have another stop I got to make. So,
Okay.
I
But
am
Eric
not going
can
to keep
follow
up
you.
with
Okay.
Stan at this point, so...
and we won't be able to catch up with the convoy, so we're probably just going to head down to the stopping point.
And what's the place?
It's on the website, AKAL.
I tried to find it, and I don't know where you guys are finding it. I did look.
thepeoplesconvoy.org. On your cell phone, on your
Well, it's
browser.
just kind of hard for me to look when I'm driving.
Well, it's best to
but
do
I
it
looked
before
at
you
the
You
start.
need to do
Yeah.
it before and put it in your GPS before you leave.
Yeah.
That way it's safe.
I just found these directions that were like all the way to
okay,
Washington.
because it's hard for me to get in here. Okay.
I actually looked on the Facebook one. Or are you looking on the .org?
You're going to take I-80.
I never get on Facebook unless if I'm sharing information.
Oh,
I
so
don't
you're
ever
looking on the
get
.org. I've been
information.
looking on
I
the
always go directly to the website. And you need to go directly there and refresh your browser constantly because information changes.
Okay.
I mean, I'm even en route like just now.
Which
That's
you're-
why I was trying to tell the pit crew. I mean, it was just like within the last 20 minutes.
Oh, really?
Because you don't have a CB, so you didn't get to hear.
But I do have the Zello. And
yeah.
they try to relay the information from the CB. I think the Zello
Correct.
person has CB too.
And I'm listening directly, and I'm still not. So, it's
Okay.
you just
Well,
got to
it's-
constantly check where the convoy will end up, and that
There's,
is always going to be our destination.
I know that the Z store has that throttle thing too. But there's a Z store that I get some parts from, and they have that harness.
Supposedly, one of the guys on one of the live streams found it in Waco. So that's.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, who did
Well, I
you
don't know
think?
about the harness. A harness is not an easy replace.
I'd want to get
We'll have
that.
to pull most
yeah.
of the body
Well,
off.
they're ready for me to call them back. I just didn't know where to send it.
It's another travel center, so it's going to look
Okay.
a lot like.
Sure.
That's
Yep.
where we're going. So near
Okay.
there, if you can find I don't know if you're going to have the dealer put it on or who you like to use.
I don't know.
That first number was that expert, and then the second number was the closest.
Yeah, I called that guy. It wasn't the other people I talked to, but he did concur with the idea of that harness. Because the people and then I had a parts number. It's they sell the Z parts.
Did he say that he has the part?
The
or
Z parts store, the online store has it.
Oh, the
And he
online.
said that that's the only thing he could really think of because it's not. I don't know why that would kill it, but it's not sending the energy out. But why it's getting so bad? This is completely new.
Well,
I've
it
been
was.
driving it around. I go to Ashland and back. I haven't had one time
It
since.
seems like
You never do until you do.
Not once. I mean, I thought, good, we're really set. I've had the mechanic look at everything, code it. I've done everything I could.
You had it checked out, I think, 2 or 3 times before you came.
Oh, I
Because you
said,
had
here's the
something wrong
car.
the
Tell
first
me
time, and
anything.
then they were.
Yeah, and they said to drive it. I drove it
I
a couple
know.
thousand miles.
Because you kept coming back and forth. You
I
didn't
went to-
fully join us until you got
Yes,
his
and I went to
okay.
Sacramento and back.
I know it.
Never had it once.
But
Not
now
once.
we know that it's doing this, and it seems like if you let it cool off,
Yeah,
and
no
then
one can
restart
really figure
it,
that out. Oh, he said something
it'll
about.
go,
Well,
but
he
it's
said
a-
something about some wiring. Maybe it reconnects or something.
correct. But it's also 76 degrees out. It's getting pretty hot out, so
Yeah.
that may be the situation here.
Well, it sounds
And
like.
you also know that when you're stopping and going and using the extra electricity, so
Yeah.
you're able to pinpoint some of the things
Yeah,
that are
I did.
causing it.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, I've done all that.
what I would suggest is just once it starts back up, get back on there, before it starts up, get that address into your GPS, get it going on your phone.
Do you have a phone number? That's what works for me. Did they give a phone number?
No.
I'll go look
No.
it up. I'll go look it up and get a phone number because that works.
That's
easy
a
for
truck
me.
stop.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
probably not going to give
I'll
you
know where I'm
directions
going
if you
and
call.
I'll just go right there.
That is the address. You can put that in your
Yeah.
phone and
I'll be fine.
Okay.
Make sure
I'll be
that's
fine.
in your phone before you start driving. And
I'll
You're gonna
just
be
go
on
straight
80
there,
a long
and if Eric's
way.
gonna go with me then, and you're gonna go
Yep,
do
I
some.
got it.
Okay.
I'll
and
be on
then
80 for a
call
while.
me if you need me.
Yeah, but
And
if
then
you
also-
would just I just want to get there
Get
and then
there.
get the battery
Yep.
thing
Yes.
done. That because this is weird. But I have not driven
I
a car
still
this
think
miles.
it's, you know, the person that actually looked at it yesterday,
Yeah.
the Nissan
Yeah.
dealership, they said it was like a loose connection.
Well, that battery thing, but I don't think that's. I don't know. We'll find out how much it helps. But I think it's that harness. It really makes sense that it's
I think
the
that's
Z
probably
store.
it, and I'd like you to
Yeah,
get it
that
taken
makes
care of
sense.
because I don't think the convoy is going back to California. You'll probably be on your own.
I know. It's
So-
freaking
That's a
me out
long
inside.
distance.
Oh. So, but I don't know. It's see there an hour earlier. If I had the part sent out, I don't even think it'd make it to Des Moines. Des Moines got good Nissan dealers there, but
I would,
see that's tomorrow. If they sent it out today overnight, I don't know what they said. It's a small part, doesn't even weigh a pound.
Okay.
Like some kind of harness thing, and they said it's more up front. So.
You want to try and start it up?
Okay, but I need to get the part, and where do I send it? Where's our next
I
big
don't
stop?
know. You need
you have to get on the website.
There
to
should
look
be a
because
dealer. There
they-
should probably a Nissan dealer near Waco, and if you're ordering a part,
it won't come today. It's
I
gonna
know
be
it won't come today.
Head southeast on I-80
I
East.
talked to Hippie. She's going to call Marcus to find out if they're just turning around. We're assuming they're turning around.
Yeah, I have no idea what the plan is. So, if they're just coming back straight here, that'd be fine. I don't know how far off they're going. Supposedly Stan's got something going on.
So I'm just waiting to hear back from Hippie, so I'll let you know.
Roger that.
We'll probably roll on, won't we?
I want to wait for her to get started, I think.
Well,
but-
after she gets started, I
Head southeast on
was
exit
planning on rolling on. I
231
wanted to
toward
tell her to make sure
24A Link.
she calls me when she gets there, or if she stalls again, and let him know we're rolling.
Hey, Hippie, what's up? Okay, thank you. All right, so Hippie said they're going to go through the town and then they're going to come back on the highway.
Hit this exit.
Huh?
Hit this exit.
I don't know about that. But
Okay.
I'm assuming they are. Now the question is her problem is every time she stops with the convoy, she dies. As long as she stays rolling, she's good.
I gave her the address and told her to get there and do not stop.
And that's the question. Do you just want to roll behind her and just get going once it's started?
I got another stop I got to make in this neck of the woods. Put me an hour and a half or two out of the way.
Okay.
But I got another 30 miles or so to go. But
Yeah.
Can't he follow her?
can you follow her?
Well, then I'm leaving everybody else because I ride in the back of the convoy. That's the problem. That's
How
why I was asking.
how far out are they? I mean, is it a 10-minute drive for them or?
She didn't tell me. I figured if she got running, she just went running ahead, then whatever.
Like I said, I'm breaking off here in a few miles.
Okay. All right.
So, and I told her that to her, but maybe
Yeah.
just wait for them to get back.
Because Caroline was planning
Wait
on
till
him
they
following
get
her.
back and start her up.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Get her cooled down and
Southeast on exit
I'll tell her
231.
so she knows.
figure out so when they're getting close, try and get her started. You know what I mean? And even get her on the highway slow roll until they catch up.
Yeah, I mean, if he's riding with the convoy, does it matter if he's riding in the front or the back?
It's
She
easier
won't
if you're in the
stall
back, but
until till he
convoy
gets there.
stops.
Right. And I'm not sure exactly. I think it had a couple more hours left.
Yeah, I can't remember. Hop that up real quick. I'm going to get a bottle of water out of the cooler
Yep.
if we got one.
Would you go ahead and pass
Yeah.
my tea up or something? Okay, so it's an hour and a half total, I believe.
Head southeast on I-80 East.
That's your glass. There you go.
Yeah, it's a 2-hour drive from our location almost to the travel
Head southeast.
but only 54 minutes till where you wanted to stop. Can we exit this back out?
Okay.
Well, at least now we know that Stan and us did not have the same idea.
We did not. They're going through a town that he knows to
Yeah.
say hello.
Yep. So I imagine they might stop there for, you know,
A few minutes.
I was thinking a half hour, 45 minutes. Trying to catch up with your chat. Hi Vandal, hi Max. This is in here.
I think it's uphill too. I mean, it's pretty flat, but oh, my legs are like jelly.
I'm gonna roll up that window real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Turn the air on.
The air is on,
Oh, okay.
but I can't hear anything. Never wanting to explain.
Oops.
We haven't had a lot of good service all day long. Neither phone's really been wanting to work. It's because of Sprint. Right when we finally got service and started this live, right about the same time, Saznak was talking about someplace to go. Here it's a town, not that far away. Heard they're very supportive. We were planning on branching off and taking you guys on a surprise since the service started working again.
I'm not diagnosing anything, guys. I told her to get it into a service center. It's an electrical problem. Those can be really tough to track down.
What's that?
Electrical problems.
No, what are you responding to? I don't know how you can diagnose anything without the first just throwing parts of something. That's a waste of money.
Oh, here comes Carolyn. How we doing?
By the way, it's exit 360 for the truck stop.
Okay. Now,
Okay.
Trucker G and Mrs. G are there already.
Oh,
So-
I heard they were on their way. I said, oh, they're there already. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. She said a different exit. So I'm going to see if as soon as I get going, I'm going straight there.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not coming to this exit. They're gonna get.
I
on-
kind of
That's
wondered.
what I figured. Yeah, they probably wouldn't want to backtrack because,
Yeah, I wouldn't think.
yeah, Max is like, not you, Dennis. I know, I thought somebody would say something mean to you the way you snapped.
No, I'm not snapping. I just, it is. Electrical problems are really tricky to diagnose. But bad ground is always a good place to start looking.
Do you want to try hooking up jumper cables? My jump pack's pretty much dead.
I got a jump pack, but
Yeah, I don't
is she
jump
dead
anything
or is
in
it
this
a?
car.
It's just to make her feel happy. I think it's the same situation. I can take the tester.
Hang
and
on.
give it
Never
back.
Nah, I got it.
anything.
Huh?
I've never jumped anything.
But with that
against
wiring issue, we put the jump pack right on the wires. It might be the difference between the connection from the battery
And
to
a
the
bad
wires.
terminal end. Let me see if I can find it.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
I did. But
Okay.
as soon as I turned it back over, the security light, as far as I'm concerned, you can disconnect that security. You can
Well,
find it.
Not that
it's
easy.
part of the factory
Do
system.
you know where that jump box is, honey?
Yep.
you. All the way in the back.
Okay.
Yep. So,
It should be in one of the buckets.
well, he's gonna grab the jump pack, put it on the battery terminal, on the actual wires. We're gonna see if it makes a difference.
I keep rolling up that window. This is one of the reoccurring problems, and it's like putting Someone even said an infected Band-Aid on a problem, on a wound, expecting it to heal and run a marathon at the same time. The little car has had problems. Before she joined the Convoy, she went and had complete diagnostics, a lot of maintenance, just like she went and told them, hey, I'm driving out to DC and I want my car to be safe. It did pop a couple codes. They took care of it. She paid for it. She went back like a week later, and this is after she came up and saved us from, you know, the eggs. The second time she wanted to go back as like a precaution or a double check or something, I don't know. And then she still kept following us back and forth between her house and like even all the way up to Olympia. I mean, she put on a lot of miles just following us to our stops and then driving back home. So there was one third time she told me about. She went back, made sure everything was okay, and then she joined the Convoy. And that's the first number that she wanted me to research. It is Expert Z out of Los Angeles. So that's where she usually takes that vehicle. The last time she called her insurance, and they called AAA. They came out, did some diagnostics, whatever, said that, I can't remember what the tow truck driver said, but she ended up at a Nissan dealer. She told me, if you heard yesterday on the live better than I did, what I took it as, there was a connection between something and the battery that wasn't staying connected. I don't know if that's the wiring harness. I'm sure most of you in here probably know more than I do. Okay, thanks, Bambi. Lexington? What's the town look like? It is. I bet you it's pretty. It sounds pretty anyway. Sounds like historical beauty. I'm just guessing. Okay, Mater. A sensor that wasn't in stock? That may have been... See, her stories are quite long. And she goes back and forth chronologically. But I did hear that. Yes, Kim. I always call her Overpass Granny. I have spoken with Overpass Granny many, many times, and she has made comments about how much delays and troubles there are with vehicles. And I think that's why she called her insurance company to have them come out and help her yesterday. She doesn't want to be a bother. And at the same time, I think she's very worried that it's going to cost some money, and she is on a fixed income. And like I said, she's already had it in the shop, preparing for the trip, and has already spent money. Yes, gas truck. That's what he's doing right now, is putting a jump pack on there. Yes, fun loving. One time, we're at the gas station. Everyone is done pumping. The tanks, you know, the little pump things, they're turned off. And here comes Overpass Granny. And she stops me. She's like, I need gas. Do you think we could turn the pumps back on? And I'm like, well, you know, where have you been? It's really hard to turn the pumps on, so on and so forth. She's been paying for her own gasoline. And then that morning, she was into her checking account and making sure that she had enough money for other stuff, and realized how low on funds she was. So she thought that she would take the Convoy up on their offer and get fuel. And I was like, absolutely, we'll turn those pumps back on. She joined us officially, I think, in Waco. I joke around with her and tell her that she chose that city just because I cannot pronounce it very well. Oh, fun loving. Hello, hello. How is the princess now? That's exactly what I was thinking, Mac. Because I have a 21-year-old.